L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love, is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two.
Good afternoon, CVMS. My name is Nadia Lutz.
And my name is Kate Bittner. And today is Wednesday, February 23rd.
And today is National Banana Bread Day.
Yum.
Yes, it is delicious. Today we are appreciating the scrumptious taste of banana bread made from ripened bananas and sweet ingredients.
I love banana bread. It reminds me of a simpler time, a sweeter time. A time when kids could be kids and the world was more accepting and a kind place. A place where a young girl could come home from a long day of school and her grandmother would have a warm, fresh loaf with a nice scrape of churned butter.
Kate, are you okay?
Yes, I am, Nadia.
Okay, time for good news. Representatives from more than 100 countries arrived last week in France for a summit on protecting the oceans from pollution, plastic, and overfishing.
Even though it's a largely European affair, the U.S. did say it would throw its weight behind any proposals to introduce a national deal on curbing plastic pollution.
That's great. Okay, let's check out today's features.
Welcome back to another CV Sports Minute. I'm Matthew Vaughn.
And I'm Charlie Chibich.
With the winter season coming to an end, so is the boys' hockey season. They had an amazing year and won the last match 7-3.
Braden Palco having a shutout in the second and third period. Wow, really impressive. We hope that they will do well in playoffs.
Speaking of starting strong, the girls' basketball team got their first win against beating Mount Lebanon 43-31.
Now we're going into the brand new segment, Beat Media.
Right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch some bad, walk down, face them with that heater. The devil under your seat. Right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch some bad, walk down, face them. Right foot creep, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Get some bad, walk down, face.
Wow, those are some great gritties. I would have to say John won it for us. What do you think?
Now to Joel's Pizzoli with the Charge Up Challenge.
Welcome back to another CV Charge Up Challenge. Today we have a hot shot shooting challenge with Dougie Fresh and Scout Age Jackson Schultz. The layups are both 1 point. These 3 mid-range shots are 2 points. This 3-point shot is worth 3 points. If you dare to try it, the deep shot is worth 5 points. The game is on today and you make a shot from each level, you get 10 bonus points. Score 15-11. A couple clutch shots at the end takes home the win for the teachers from Dougie Fresh. How do you feel about the win?
I feel like Jackson was really good competition. He just had a couple rim out at the end. He hit a real deep shot that made me nervous, but at the end of the day, teachers are better than students.
How do you feel, Scout Age?
My mid-range shot sold me.
Great job, guys.
Thanks, Joel. And now let's talk about the Super Bowl from last weekend.
A very exciting game with the Rams coming out with the win.
And that's it for their CV Sports Minute.
Stay fresh, CV.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Okay.
If you were a triangle, you'd be acute. E. A cutie. Get it? Hot.
If you were a triangle, you'd be acute.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Life without you is like a broken pencil. Pointless.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm on the news.
Life without you is like a broken pencil. It's pointless.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I next to each other.
No.
Life without you is like a broken pencil. Pointless.
Are you a Starbucks drink? Because I like you a latte.
No.
Are you a Starbucks drink? Because I like you a latte.
Are you from Starbucks? Because I like you a latte. Yes.
Life without you is like a broken pencil. Pointless.
Cool. Life without you is like a broken pencil. Pointless.
Lol.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Wow.
This is Frau Morrison, or Senora Morrison, or just Mrs. Morrison, depending on which class you have. She teaches languages here at CV. How did you get interested in learning other languages?
I feel like I've always been interested in other countries and cultures. I was really inspired by my 6th grade Spanish teacher. She was really cool. She taught Spanish, French, and Latin at the middle school where I was.
Do you prefer speaking Spanish or German?
That's a hard question. People always ask me that, but I feel like I don't prefer either one. I like certain different things about German and certain things about Spanish. So it's hard to say that I prefer one or the other.
Are you learning any other languages?
I am. I'm learning Portuguese on Duolingo.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like to run. I run maybe 1 or 2 half marathons a year, usually with my friend who lives in Washington, D.C. And I like to run with my dog. I like to sing too, and play ukulele, and I also play cello and piano.
Where has been your favorite place to live?
It would definitely be between Madrid, Spain, and Tübingen, Germany, which is the 2 places that I lived in Spain and Germany. I lived in Tübingen for a year during college, and then I lived in Spain for 2 years afterwards. And again, I had just great memories with all the people that I met, that I still keep in touch with, and just a great opportunity to really experience the culture and language firsthand and just really live it.
What's your fondest childhood memory?
That's a hard one. I'd have to say after my junior year in high school, I did a couple trips. One, I went to a intensive choir camp in Princeton, New Jersey. It was Westminster Choir College. And I met all these awesome people, and I still talk to them. So that was really fun. We sang some great pieces. And that same summer, I did a trip to Europe with my high school class. So we went to Berlin, we went to Switzerland and Austria. So that was my first time in Europe, and that was just obviously a really amazing experience.
What's a piece of advice you'd give to your first year teaching self?
I guess that you never know how every day is gonna pan out. And just to be patient and be flexible and get ready to change things according to people's needs and like whatever the students are needing that day.
This has been another teacher feature. Cheers!
Oh, almost didn't see you there. Well, I'm Dr. Brady Barnett. Looks like we'll be spending the evening together discussing some theories, as people like to call them, or as I like to call them, scientific facts. Tonight we'll be discussing some things such as the assassination of JFK, or as I like to call it, abduction. We'll also be looking at the disappearance of the Roanoke colony, or as I like to call it, abduction. And for tonight's main course, I have a little surprise in for all of my lovely viewers. So, get ready, folks. Ever thought about the murder of JFK? Was it Castro? Was it Russians? Was it an inside job? Well, I'm here to break the news to you, folks. The shooting of JFK wasn't a shooting at all. Indeed, it was aliens. Well, folks, the Roanoke colony was abandoned through the help of some alien abductions and alien experiments as well. But that's not the main topic this evening. This evening, we will be discussing the biggest theory of all, or should I say, fact of all. Ever thought about our celebrities, politicians? Well, what if I told you the truth? What if I told you they're all lizard people? Now to further our discussions is Dr. Layla Asbury.
Hi, Dr. Bart. It's quite an honor to come on your show, honestly. I've been a fan and I think your ideas are absolutely splendid. But I wanted to do a little between you and me before we get down to the real nitty-gritty. Personally, I went to Stanford. What college did you go to?
Well, Doctor, I attended the internet.
I didn't know you were a comedian too, Bart.
No, I wasn't joking.
What?
Well, yeah, I mean, it took me 5 days, and with the shipping of the diploma, 6. So, really great. I attended, more specifically, Google for my undergrad and Bing for my master's degree.
What? I thought you were an actual doctor.
What do you mean? Well, everyone, sorry about that. Dr. Asbury had to go, but that doesn't hurt our regular schedule for this evening.
Brady, aren't you supposed to be in Spanish class?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ladies and gents, welcome to ASMR with Amara. I'm Amara, Brevin Slick. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, we'll be trying out some of my favorite B-Day treats. Starting with the classic, we have a box of sweethearts. My favorite part about sweethearts are the motivational messages. Like crush it. Sometimes I like to have 10 or 15 at once. Oh! Now I'd like to bring in our weekly co-host, Carson Dunlap, aka Carsnip.
Hello!
Amara, what? Guess what? What? I bought you a box of chocolate treats. Let's open it together. This is obviously not made for children. I'm gonna open up the red one because it's my favorite. Delicious. Thank you, Carsnip.
Goodbye!
I'd like to welcome Charlie Chippage, who will be providing our next treat.
Will you be my Valentine?
Now for the sweet sounds of rejection. No.
Emotional damage.
Thank you for another amazing episode of ASMR with Amara. Goodbye.
Shh. Run out of daylight here.
Amara, what?
Okay, well that's a wrap.
Have a great day, CV.
A place where a young girl could come home from a long day of school and her grandmother would have a fresh loaf of bread with a nice scrape of butter.
Kate, are you okay?
Yes, I am, Nadia.
Sorry.
That was so good.
That was so
That was so good.
You actually have